Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this eye look using the Beauty Bay Bright palette, and I'll also be showing you how to do a look with the green shades as well. So let's get into it. For the first yellow look, I'm going to be focusing on these shades here. I will also be using this silver shade at the top. I've already got down my base makeup so I can just concentrate on the eyeshadow for this look. And the first shade I'm actually going to be starting with is the silver shade, which is this one here, which is shade Platinum. And for that, I'm taking a small brush. So for this shade, I just want to get down the initial shape that I want for the entire look. So starting right in the corner of my inner eye and then just using this shade as a guide. So just bring it all the way out. You might need to do a couple of layers, but that's absolutely fine. And then just bringing it back in to the eyelid. So you should have quite a basic shape drawn out. Once you're happy with the shape that's been created, you just need to do exactly the same on the other eye. Once both eyes are done, you just want to take a slightly bigger fluffy brush and go in with shade Threat, just really lightly on top of Platinum. So you don't want to make this a bit too dark, but it just adds a bit of dimension to the shade. So just very lightly over the top. You really want to get just the tiniest amount on the brush. And there you'll see it's just the tiniest bit darker now, but it's not made it look too heavy or too dark. The third shade that I'm going to be going in with is the first yellow shade, but before I get to that, I'm just going to lay down some more eye base just to tidy up the lines of this so far. I've just taken a flat brush and put some eye base on both sides. So if you do try and get this right into the inner corner and then all the way out to the edge, and again just bringing it back down towards the eye. And there you'll have that ready just to start laying down the yellow shade. Obviously just do the same for this on the other eye and then back ready for the first yellow shade. And there's both eyes all ready to go with the first yellow shade. So we're going in with the brightest yellow shade, which is Hello Sunshine. This is a really lovely yellow shade, really bright. Almost has a bit of an orange tinge to it. So for this, you just want to lay this down on the outer part of where we've just put down the eye base. If you can go for a really light eye base, it will help shades like this just really pop and be as vibrant as they can be. And I just use the Beauty Bay eye base. I think this is base 1. Yeah, this is base 1. This is the lightest one that they do. And then bring Hello Sunshine approximately halfway across your eyelid. So you should end up with something similar to this. I'll just get my other eye done and then move on to the next yellow shade. And there's the first yellow shade done. It is so bright and so vibrant. I really do love this shade. If you are interested, I have already done a video using the purple shades from the Beauty Bay Bright palette and also a video using the blue shades. So I will pop those in the description. If you are interested, then please obviously check those out. But ready for the next yellow shade now, and you can probably guess this is going in the inner part of the eyelid. And for this, I'm going to be using this shimmer shade here, which is shade Bumble Bee. This is also a really great shade, and for that, because it is a shimmer shade, I'm going to be taking a slightly flatter brush with slightly firmer bristles and then just packing it on to the inner portion of my eyelid. So this is really starting to all come together now. So just get this shade all packed on. And again, the same for the other eye. But just look how pretty those yellows are. And definitely looks great with the pop of shimmer in the corner of your eye. Last but not least, for the eyeshadow, just need to do underneath my lower lashes. And for that, I'll be using the third and final yellow shade from the palette. And it's this one here, Rise and Shine. Again, this is a shimmer shade, but is much lighter than Bumble Bee. Just a really soft yellow, and I've got the same flat brush again. And then all you want to do is start on the outer part of the eye and then just work your way in. So So it's just a really subtle pop of yellow on the under eye, and then just get the same done for the other eye as well. Now the shade under my lower lashes is done, it's just time to finish the look off with some eyeliner and some mascara. I've just got a black Wet n Wild pencil and Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in shade Very Black. You could add a liner to the upper part of the eye if you wished, and lastly just on with the mascara. I don't ever wear false lashes, but of course you could wear them for this look. And there is the final completed look. I think now the mascara and the eyeliner's done, you can really see the contrast of the yellow shades compared to obviously the grey and also the black mascara. I'll just give you a close up just so you can get a better look at it. I love this look, but then yellow is my favourite colour. It was really simple to do, definitely a really easy look. So next I'll be doing a look with the green shade, so please stick around and that will be coming up in a moment. I hope that you like the yellow look. I'm back now to show you the green look using the Beauty Bay Bright palette. Of course, going to be using these green shades here. First of all, I'm just going to lay down a base, and for that I'm going to be using shade Granny Smith. Fun fact, I am actually allergic to apples, which is actually really annoying because I really like apples. So I've just got a kind of medium-sized fluffy brush for this, and I just want to get this all over the top part of my eye. You don't necessarily need to be too neat with this shade because it is just our base shade, and just elongate it a bit out towards the brow. So I'd say this is like a mid-tone green. It's not too dark, it has got a little bit of brightness in. It is of course a matte shade. They really just get that down all the way to the lid, just as a nice base colour. Once that's down, of course, just do the same for the other eye. Once you've got the base shade all down and kind of elongated out past your eyebrow, it's time to go on to the second shade, and this is the darkest green shade in the palette. This is shade Labyrinth, so much darker green, more of like a forest green, and this shade I'm just going to be placing on the very outer part of my eyelid. So you can see that it is much darker, and what you want to do is just blend that up into Granny Smith and out into that kind of elongated part there, ever so slightly into the crease as well. The main thing is you don't want to go too far across your eyelid. It's really just a pop of dark in the outer part. To ensure that you get a good blend, you can either do backwards and forwards motions, or you can do circular motions with your brush. So once you're satisfied with the blend on this side, it would just be time to do the same on the other side. Now I've got the first two shades down, it's time to go in with the third green shade now, and it's this one here, which is Oasis. And this is more of a kind of teal green. So I'm just taking that same brush and just popping that on the inner part of my eyelid. So you should be able to see that it has got much more of a teal tone than the other shades. So again, just blending that up into Granny Smith and out into Labyrinth. Do try to keep just the very, very inner part clear if you can. If you can't, it's not too much of a problem, or you could just go back in with an eye base or a concealer, but I am going to be popping the shimmer shade right in the inner corner. So I've now done shade Oasis on both eyes, and I'm really happy with the blend and how the colours are all coming together. I'm now ready to move on to the last shade on my top lid, and it's going to be Frosted Lime, which is this really lovely shimmery lime green colour. And for that I have got a small brush just so I can focus on getting it right in on the inner corner. If you didn't leave yourself enough space for this shade, or you want it to really stand out, I would recommend going back in with a small amount of eye base or concealer. I have popped a tiny bit of eye base just in my corners so I can get a really vibrant impact from the shade. Just going in with Frosted Lime now, just on that very inner part of the eyelid. You should be able to see how bright it is, and the eye base has definitely helped with that. This is just to add that extra bit of shimmer and brightness. There's both inner corners looking nice and vibrant now. Last but not least, I just need to do my under eye, and for that I'm going back in with the shade Granny Smith. So just starting at the outer part of the eye, making sure you bring it up into the top, and then just all the way around to the inner parts of the eye. And there's all the eyeshadow down, so you'll see Granny Smith, of course, just going all the way out into the elongated part, but still wanting to keep the little pop of frosted lime visible in the corner. So of course, all that's left for me to do is just my eyeliner and mascara. I'm going to be using a black eyeliner. I've got my Wet n Wild pencil, and black mascara, I've got my Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Just taking the black pencil and just doing the waterline. Lastly, just on with the mascara. And there is the final look. I will just give you a close-up just so you can see it in a bit more detail. I really love this green look, along with the yellow look that I created in the first part of the video. Please do let me know which is your favourite. The Beauty Bay Bright palette definitely is so versatile. It has probably every colour you could possibly need, and I do love that it has a mix of shimmer and matte shades. If you are interested, I have already done a tutorial video using the purple shades and another video using the blue shades, so I'll link both of those in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video.